Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a topic that is equal parts fascinating and terrifying. How do giant constrictor snakes eat their prey? It's a scenario straight out of an adventure movie, but what's the real science behind it? Let's get into it. First, let's be clear. Instances of giant snakes eating humans are incredibly rare. We're talking about a handful of documented cases in history. These snakes, like reticulated pythons, Burmese pythons, and green anacondas, are powerful, but humans are not their typical food source. We're actually quite a difficult meal for them, thanks to our broad shoulders. So, how does it happen? It all starts with the ambush. These snakes are masters of camouflage. A python might lie perfectly still for days, even weeks, blending into the undergrowth or lurking in shallow water. They sense their prey not just with their eyes, but through heat-sensing pits on their snouts and by detecting vibrations in the ground. When an animal or, in a very rare case, a person comes within striking distance, the snake launches an incredibly fast attack. The initial strike is not to inject venom. These are constrictors, not vipers. The goal is to get a firm grip with their mouth. Their teeth are sharp and curved backward, like tiny fishhooks. This design isn't for chewing, but for holding on tight. Once the snake has a hold, it's almost impossible for the prey to pull away without causing serious injury. The more the prey struggles, the deeper the teeth sink in. Immediately after the bite, the coiling begins. This is where the snake's true power is unleashed. It will rapidly wrap its muscular body around the prey in a series of powerful loops. Now, here's a common misconception. People often think that constriction kills by suffocation, literally squeezing the air out of the lungs. While that can happen, recent research shows the primary cause of death is much faster: circulatory arrest. The pressure exerted by the snake is immense, far stronger than a human's grip. This pressure is so intense that it overwhelms the prey's blood pressure. The snake can actually feel the prey's heartbeat. With each exhale of the prey, the snake tightens its coils just a little bit more, leaving no room for the chest to expand again. This pressure cuts off blood flow to the vital organs, including the heart and the brain. The heart can't pump blood against the external force, and without blood flow, the brain is deprived of oxygen. The prey loses consciousness within seconds and dies very quickly from a massive heart attack or stroke. It's a far more efficient and rapid process than slow suffocation. Once the prey is subdued, the most incredible part begins: the swallowing. Snakes don't chew. They have to swallow their meal whole. This is where their anatomy becomes truly mind-boggling. First, their lower jaw isn't fused at the chin like ours. It's split into two separate halves, connected by a flexible ligament. This allows the jaw to stretch incredibly wide, but that's not all. The jaw bones themselves are not rigidly attached to the skull. They're connected by highly elastic ligaments and muscles, allowing the entire jaw structure to dislocate and move independently. The snake can essentially walk its head over the prey. One side of the jaw will pull the prey in, while the other side moves forward for a new grip. It's a slow, methodical process of left side, right side, right side, inching the meal down its throat. Now, how does the snake breathe during all of this? Swallowing something that might be larger than its own head can take a long time, sometimes over an hour. They have a special adaptation for this. At the bottom of their mouth is a small tube called the glottis, which is the opening to their trachea, or windpipe. The snake can extend this tube out from the side of its mouth, like a little snorkel, allowing it to continue breathing even when its throat is completely filled with its meal. As the prey moves down the esophagus, powerful muscles ripple along the snake's body, pushing it towards the stomach. The snake's skin is also incredibly elastic, and its ribs are not connected to a central breastbone, allowing the rib cage to expand dramatically to accommodate the large meal. Once the meal is in the stomach, the digestive process is a marathon. The snake's metabolism, usually very slow, goes into overdrive. Its stomach secretes incredibly potent acids and enzymes, far stronger than our own. These digestive juices are powerful enough to break down almost everything: flesh, bones, fur, feathers, you name it. The only things that sometimes pass through are very hard materials like teeth or claws. During this time, the snake's internal organs undergo a dramatic transformation. The heart can increase in size by up to 40%, the pancreas and kidneys double in size, and the small intestine can triple in length to maximize nutrient absorption. It's one of the most extreme physiological responses in the animal kingdom. The snake will then find a warm, safe place to hide and digest, a process that can take days or even weeks depending on the size of the meal and the temperature. During this period, the snake is very vulnerable. It's slow, heavy, and can't defend itself well. So, while the idea of being eaten by a snake is a primal fear, the reality is that it is an extremely unlikely event. These magnificent creatures are not monsters. They are highly specialized predators playing their part in the ecosystem. Their method of hunting and consuming prey is a stunning example of evolutionary adaptation. Understanding the science behind it helps us replace fear with a healthy dose of respect and offer these powerful animals. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the natural world. Let me know in the comments what topic you'd like to see next. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't we all just love snakes? Well, maybe not. They're slithery, scaly, and some of them deadly. Today we're gonna talk about the top 10 deadliest snakes in the world. So make sure to stay tuned for number 1 because it's gonna blow your mind. Number 10. Russell Viper. This venomous snake is known to kill around 1,000 people a year in India alone, making it one of the deadliest snakes in the world. Russell Viper belongs to the family of Viperidae, which means that they are vipers. They are usually brown or gray, but can also be green, yellow, or black. The reason why there are so many deaths caused by this snake is due to its venom. The venom is highly toxic and can cause internal bleeding, which is fatal to humans. There is no anti-venom for this type of snake, so if you're bitten, you better hope for the best. Russell vipers can be found in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, and other parts of Southeast Asia. So if you're traveling to any of these countries, make sure to watch your step because you don't want to run into one of these snakes. No. 9. Eastern brown snake. This snake is responsible for more deaths than any other snake in Australia. That's right, more than sharks, spiders, and crocodiles combined. The eastern brown snake is a very aggressive snake and will attack anything that enters its territory. Its venom is highly toxic and can kill a human within an hour. These snakes are normally found in eastern Australia and can grow up to 3 meters long. If you're bitten by this snake, you need to get to a hospital quickly because the longer you wait, the worse the pain will become until eventually you die. One bite from this snake contains enough venom to kill 10 adult humans. That's how powerful their venom really is. No. 8. Coastal taipan. This snake is native to the coastal regions of northern Australia and can grow up to 6 meters long. It is the longest venomous snake in the world and is responsible for around 10 deaths per year. The coastal taipan is a very elusive snake and is rarely seen by humans. However, if you do come across one, be careful because its venom is extremely deadly. The coastal taipan has large fangs that fold flat to the roof of its mouth, allowing it to inject its venom directly into its victim's bloodstream. Its venom is 10 times more toxic than the eastern brown snake, which we talked about earlier. If you're bitten by a coastal taipan, you have a 50% chance of survival. That's because its venom is so deadly that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. If you're going to Australia, make sure to stay away from the coast because that's where this snake lives. Number 7. Black mamba. This snake is native to Africa and is known for its distinctive black mouth. The name mamba comes from the Zulu word mfamba, which means to kill, and that's exactly what this snake does. The black mamba is one of the most venomous snakes in Africa and is responsible for hundreds of deaths each year. The black mamba's venom is a neurotoxin, which means that it attacks the nervous system. This can cause paralysis, difficulty breathing, and even death. These snakes are normally found in grasslands and forests and can grow up to 10 feet long. If you see one of these snakes, don't try to touch it or pick it up because chances are you won't survive. The only way to avoid a black mamba bite is to stay away from them. Number 6. Indian Cobra. The Indian cobra is one of the most feared snakes in India and is responsible for thousands of deaths each year. It is known for its distinctive hood and its ability to spit venom. The Indian cobra's venom is a cytotoxin, which means that it destroys the body's cells. This can cause organ failure and death. These snakes are normally found in rural areas and can grow up to 18 feet long. If you're bitten by an Indian cobra, you have a 20% chance of survival. That's because the venom is so strong that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. The only way to avoid an Indian cobra bite is to stay away from them. No. 5. Tiger snake. This snake is native to Australia and is one of the most venomous snakes in the country. It is known for its distinctive stripes and its aggression. The tiger snake's venom is a neurotoxin, which means that it attacks the nervous system. This can cause paralysis, difficulty breathing, and even death. These snakes are normally found near water and can grow up to 6 feet long. If you're bitten by a tiger snake, you have a 50% chance of survival. That's because the venom is so deadly that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. If you're going to Australia, make sure to stay away from water because that's where this snake lives. No. 4. Saw-scaled viper. This snake is native to Asia and is one of the most venomous snakes in the world. It is known for its distinctive scales and its ability to spit venom. The saw-scaled viper's venom is a hemorrhagic toxin, which means that it causes the blood vessels to leak blood. This can cause internal bleeding and death. These snakes are normally found in forests and can grow up to 10 feet long. If you're bitten by a saw-scaled viper, you have a 20% chance of survival. That's because the venom is so strong that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. The only way to avoid a saw-scaled viper bite is to stay away from them. No. 3. Death adder. This snake is native to Australia and is one of the most venomous snakes in the country. It is known for its distinctive tail and its aggressive nature. The death adder's venom is a neurotoxin, which means that it attacks the nervous system. This can cause paralysis, difficulty breathing, and even death. These snakes are normally found in grasslands and forests and can grow up to 8 feet long. If you're bitten by a death adder, you have a 50% chance of survival. That's because the venom is so deadly that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. If you're going to Australia, make sure to stay away from grasslands and forests because that's where this snake lives. No. 2. Inland taipan. This snake is native to Australia and is considered to be the most venomous snake in the world. It is known for its distinctive color and its shy nature. The inland taipan's venom is a neurotoxin, which means that it attacks the nervous system. This can cause paralysis, difficulty breathing, and even death. These snakes are normally found in arid regions and can grow up to 6 feet long. If you're bitten by an inland taipan, you have a 50% chance of survival. That's because the venom is so deadly that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. If you're going to Australia, make sure to stay away from arid regions because that's where this snake lives. No. 1. King cobra. The king cobra is the world's longest venomous snake and is known for its distinctive hood and its ability to spit venom. The venom of a king cobra is a neurotoxin, which means that it attacks the nervous system. This can cause paralysis, difficulty breathing, and even death. They are normally found in forests and can grow up to 18 feet long. If you're bitten by a king cobra, you have a 20% chance of survival. That's because the venom is so strong that it can kill you before you even get to the hospital. The only way to avoid a king cobra bite is to stay away from them. If you think these snakes are scary, wait till you see our video on the top 10 scariest animals on Earth. You've made it to the end of the video, so here's a bonus snake for you. Did you know that there's a snake in Japan that can turn you into a woman? Well, not really. But the Japanese women's team did release a limited edition snake-themed skin for Mobile Legends, one of the most popular mobile games in the world. The skin was released to celebrate the Lunar New Year and features a character named Guinevere with a snake tail. The skin is very rare and only 1,000 were made. So if you're a collector, you might want to keep an eye out for it. Who knows? Maybe one day it'll be worth a lot of money. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.